Hello, madam. I am group leader. My name is Big Shilin. Our group member has Nikki, Cindy, Qingyan. Today, our group will present topic 1 about introduction to moral and ethics. These slides are our content including moral, ethics, value, internalization, importance of moral education, and our conclusion.
Hi, madam. I am Cindy. Now I will present about moral. Morals are the preferred standards of behavior that enable people to live cooperatively in groups. Definition of morals is knowledge of proper and improper conduct and what should be followed and what should not be done. People on attitudes that are indifferent to right and wrong are considered immoral. Those who do evil acts are considered immoral. Morality often requires that people sacrifice their own short-term interests for the benefit of society. Morality describes the particular values of a specified group at a specified point in time. Morality based on religious beliefs and social influence and group norms. For example, businesses and government agencies have code of ethics that employees are expected to follow. Some philosophers make a distinction between morals and ethics, but many people use the terms morals and ethics interchangeably when talking about personal beliefs, actions, or principles. For example, it is common to say, "My morals prevent me from cheating." It is also common to use ethics in this sentence instead. So, morals refers to an individual's personal standards of what is right and wrong in conduct, characters, and attitude. And while morals may change over time, they remain the standards of behavior that society uses to judge right and wrong.
Hi, I'm Nikki. Let us talk about what is ethics. Ethics comes from the Greek word ethos. It means character of moral nature. Ethics defines as moral philosophy that guide, recommend, defense of concept what is right and wrong. Brand of philosophy means with question of how do human person ought to act and what is the right conduct and a good life. Ethics cover proper conduct, that how you behave, and obligation means what you should do, and positive attitude, responsibility, social justice, and good characteristic. Ethics does not depend on religion or judgment of society. The moral relates more to conduct from social system and religion. There are different brands of ethics that offer various perspectives and theory for understanding and evaluating ethical issues. Some prominent ethical theories include consequentialism. It focuses on the outcome of consequence of an action that as the basis for determining its morality. Second, deontology is focused on the inherent nature of an action instead of its consequence. Third, visual ethics. It focuses on the development of moral character and visuals. And last one, ethics of care. It focuses on the importance of relationship and compassion. Ethical considerations often include balancing conflicting values and principles that can vary across culture, context, and individual. It provides a framework of individual, organization, and society to reflect on their action and make choices that align with their moral value and the well-being of others. Why does ethics exist? It because human beings by nature they are able to distinguish between what is good and bad, right and wrong, and moral and immoral. For example, nature that treating others well is good, while hurting them is bad. Second, feel within themselves an obligation to do what is good and avoid what is bad, and feel uncomfortable for their action. When we do good, we naturally accept a reward or a punishment if we have done something bad.
Hi, I am Qingyan. Now I will present about values. What are values? Values are principles of standards for behavior. One judgment of what is important in life. They serve as a guide for human behavior. People also stand to believe that true values are right because they are the values of their particular cultures. Ethical decision-making often involves values against each other and choosing which value to elevate. Conflicts can result when people have different values, leading to a clash of preference and priorities. Some values have intrinsic ones, such as love, truth, and freedom. Other values, such as ambition and responsibility, describe traits of behavior that are intrusive as means to the end. Still other values are consistent, sequence, and are moral imperatives for those who believe in them. Sequence values will seldom be compromised because they are prepossessed as duties rather than as factors to be weighed in decision making. For example, for some people, their nation's flag may represent a sequence value, but for others, the flag may just be a piece of cloth. So, whether values are sequence, have intrinsic one, or are a means to the end, values and across cultures and time. However, values are universally recognized as a driving force in our world. This slide is talk about moral values. Moral values are principles of right and wrong, good and bad. Importance of moral values guide us in our lives in the law. Moral values guide us in resolving conflicts in family, race, societies. Moral values are centers for living together in multicultural Malaysian societies.
This slide is talk about internalization of value. First, to internalize is to adopt the moral value into practice. When we learn a moral value, we practice it even when nobody is around to observe us. Next is why do we study moral education? First, as guideline to how we live our life as balanced individuals. Second, able to make good moral judgment, respond to making the society a just and caring place to live in. Second, to understand various basic moral and ethical concepts, moral and ethical theory, and moral foundation of various religions, and quite multiple conflict resolution skills, discuss moral problems and issues. Last, to prepare for the workforce and develop productive workers who possess good character in thinking, feeling, and acting morally. In conclusion, moral and ethics are defined as morality, mean a society rules of conduct, and what people thought not to do in various situations. While ethics mean rational examination of morality and evaluation of people behavior. That's all our presentation. Thanks for listening.